A quick message before starting this vlog. I had started a vlog and then I had a little apartment catastrophe where I had to evacuate, and then I continued the vlog. So I just kind of smushed it all together and I hope that you enjoy.
Is it my fault, my bad, my love? Is it my fault, my bad, my love? Just take time, think it over. Ain't on one closure.
There shoots fire. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another vlog. Today we have a couple of things on the agenda. I had a couple of client cancellations, so I have a little bit of a slower morning. I just uploaded a YouTube video. I did my red light therapy, made my little coffee. Later today I'm getting a tattoo, which, what's new? I have to stop after this though. I do get a reduced rate because I'm friends with my tattoo artist, but I will say, like, we're just finishing up a piece. We are extending a tattoo a little bit on my butt. Yes, I'm getting a tattoo on my ass. So I might not show you. I don't know if I can, okay? Maybe we'll try to keep it a little friendly, a little PG over here, PG-13 or something. But yesterday I also ripped off all of my nails because I was stressed. So I do want to do my nails later today as well. But yeah, for right now, I'm just drinking my coffee. I'm chilling. I'm gonna get a little bit more ready, and then I think we're gonna make some pasta salad because I have all of the ingredients and I thawed the pesto that I had in my freezer, so I'm gonna make a pesto pasta salad. It's gonna be so good. Play Doors by Noah Kahn.
So forgive me if I jump if he made the poison in my heart is full of doubt. I'm a slip knot. I'm afraid that my fortress wall. I hit the wall. I'd roll out of bed in the morning and throw on what I wanted and go. So they think that I was sleeping alone. Sounds were playing and we were too drunk to get in. You held my hand and I've been waiting all day for you, babe. I'll make some good girls go bad.
So the water for the pasta salad is currently boiling, but I wanted to make like a big pot to have in the fridge. I'm gonna eat some later today before my tattoo session, and then whenever I want. It could just be like my snacking pesto pasta salad thing. You get it. Somebody just commented on my newest YouTube video saying that because I was talking about how I was sick a lot and I just have not been able to kick these colds. And they were saying that getting tattoos back to back, as I have been like every 3 weeks for the past couple of months or whatever it might be, could be the cause. So this is going to be my last tattoo for a little while. It was already going to be my last tattoo for a little while because this shit is expensive, even though it's art on my body forever. I can definitely understand the price point, but to save money and to not put my body through that anymore and maybe give my immune system a break. I love when you guys give me your input, okay? I always love, as long as you're doing it respectfully, okay? I'm always a big fan. But you know what I was thinking the other day? In September, it's going to be 2 years since my breakup. Since like my earth-shattering breakup. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about that because we are on great terms. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that. Like, we still co-parent our dogs together, and truly we have a lot of care and respect for each other, and truly I wish him nothing but the best. And we still update each other when it comes to like our families and all of those things, you know. I am just thinking back to like a year and a half ago, or a year and like 3/4, however you want to describe it. I was so unwell. I can't watch that video where I made that sort of announcement to YouTube, where I sat down and like had the boxes behind me and was packing up my whole life. I can't even begin to tell you how distressing and sad and depressing that time was. And I didn't really talk about this on YouTube at the time because it was just so painful and I was processing things in a lot of different ways. But I had to walk my little ass to the emergency room hospital because part of me didn't want even to be here anymore post-breakup. And I think that unless you have had such a deep love that sort of ended a little abruptly, like, it's so hard to explain to people where they're like, oh, over a guy. And I'm like, it's not just over a guy. Like, this was my family, my safe place, my home, losing one of my dogs, grieving the future that I thought I had. Like, I'm turning 30 this year. This is not where I thought I would be when I was 30, but I'm also not mad about it. I learned a lot about myself throughout that period, but I just want to say, if you're going through something that is very, very hard, this world is a better place with you in it. But I understand how hard that can sometimes be to see when, like, all that you're feeling is so much pain and so much grief and feeling like your life has zero direction. Like, it was almost like I didn't think that I was capable of taking care of myself and paying all of my own bills and all of these things. And like, look, I have this place now. I turn on the lights, I do everything, I do the handiwork sometimes. And even though I would say that I'm pretty much healed from that breakup, it was just so devastating and so hard. And I just wish I could give that version of myself like a little hug and tell her that I promise it gets better. And everyone was telling me that, you know, like, time, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better, when I was in therapy and all of these things. And you know what? They were right, but in the moment, I didn't necessarily want to, you know, hear that, I guess. I just wanted people to be like, yeah, this fucking sucks. And it did just suck. But it's given me so much perspective on dating, things that I want, things that I don't want, standards that I have. Now I have a lot of different experiences too. And yeah, it's weird because at this point in my life, I thought that I'd be like getting engaged and following this plan. Like, now I don't even know if I want to get married. Like, I don't know. I will say that lover girl though, she got locked up a little bit because I'm the biggest lover girl, okay, you'll ever find. But right now it would take a real man or a real woman to unlock that. And right now it's locked with a key and a bolt behind like 3 doors. But anyway, that is just a little bit of what's on my mind as the water is boiling. But if you're going through a breakup, especially in your 20s, and you've been together for a long time, we were together for 7 years, that shit hurts. That shit hurts. And right now, I think that a lot of people who are breaking up out of these long-term relationships, in my mind, you are saving yourself from your first divorce. You know, if it's not working now, it's probably not going to work later. But with all honesty, I don't really see a relationship right now in my life where I'm like, yeah, I want that. I want exactly what this looks like. And so being single is actually a lot, I don't know, it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And I think that a lot of people who are in relationships are settling because they think that this is the person that they should be with because they have spent all this time together. But I just want to say that there's so much that you should not be able to settle for. And I see a lot of people settle. And it pisses me off. But yeah, that's my TED Talk. Stay single and don't settle, bitches. Respectfully. Today we're using, what is this? Organic vegetable pasta. Doesn't really matter, but my favorite pasta shape for this pasta salad is penne because that's what my high school bistro made this with. And today we are nostalgic for that. Oh. All right, ready to see the world's easiest pasta salad in the world? How many times can I say world? Noodles, pesto, and this one has olive oil, parmesan, basil, walnuts, garlic, and salt. We're gonna start with that much. Just a little bit more. And then some diced up red pepper. Look at how good this looks. I'm just gonna let it cool a little bit and then we're gonna stick it in the fridge. But that is a 3 ingredients pesto pasta salad. Yum. You could also add like mozzarella balls, rotisserie chicken, I personally just like eating it like this, but do you, boo.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have a lot of catching up to do. But it's been a while since I've posted, and I know sometimes that happens, okay? Sometimes I disappear a little bit, but this time, I swear I really do not have the best of luck, and I know things can be a lot worse. Like, I know that there are people in this world who suffer and go through a lot, but these last 6 months have been crazy. If you're new here, I got in a car accident last year. I don't even know if I vlogged that. I lost my apartment in an apartment fire. My dog had emergency surgery. I had whooping cough. I think I was talking about that literally in my last video. I was hospitalized for it. I broke my foot. There's been so much going on. And then 2 weeks ago, I was sat in my apartment and my roof cracked right over my head, and I had to do a quick evacuation with my dog. So I did not have my camera. I only literally had my laptop, my charger, my dog's medication, my dog, and my phone. That's all that I had, and my wallet, because I had to book a hotel. So it has been very, very, very financially taxing, emotionally and mentally taxing. But now I have a new ceiling. You might see some potholes dangling. Those still need to be fixed. A couple of things in my apartment were broken, but like, honestly, the fact that everybody is okay and safe and that the roof didn't fully cave in and fuck up all of my things, a win is a win. But yeah, it's been a lot. I had a couple little breakdowns. I pierced my nose. I guess I'm having like an identity crisis of sorts. But I am officially back in my apartment. The entire ceiling and drywall had to be redone, repainted, replastered. They had to also fix the roof. I'm not sure if something fell on the roof or we were having like these torrential storms, and where I live the roof is flat, and so I think maybe a lot of water sort of gathered in the middle of the roof and just it broke through the foundation. Like, there used to be a supporting wall in my apartment and they removed the supporting wall, so I think something got a little bit messed up. But you might hear my washer and dryer going. I'm on like my 7th load of laundry because there have been so many workers and people in my place. I was staying with Andrew for a while. I went to Toronto and saw Noah Khan, which was truly, truly one of the highlights of my life. It was amazing. I went with one of my best friends, and yeah, forever changed. I love it. But anyway, we're back at my apartment now, and I'm about to leave to go to Costco because let me show you the state of my fridge right now. So this is what my fridge looks like. This Coke is from the takeout that I ordered last night that I ate up. This mug is baking soda and essential oils. I'm trying to like soak up the smell that's in my fridge. It smells disgusting because all of the food that was in here was rotted. And these peppers and cucumbers and hummus I brought from Andrew's. I'm really not working with much. My fridge fucking smells because everything was rotting in it. I've also been taking this sea moss. If you've been following me, you know that I've just been sick for so long. I had like chronic sinusitis, I had whooping cough, just like common colds, and I'm really not sure what is causing them. And I'm honestly going down a slightly holistic path because I've been going down the blood tests and everything comes back totally fine. And so maybe sea moss is a slight fad, maybe it isn't, but when I was in Toronto, I found it in like this little market, and I don't know, they sold me on it, so I've been taking a spoonful of that every single morning. Not using it for any other reason other than hoping that it, I don't know, cures me a little bit when it comes to maybe the absorption of vitamins. Listen, I'm no expert, okay? I just know it has a lot of minerals in it. And hopefully it stops making me so sick. But we are on our way to Costco. I'm gonna do a lap around my small apartment. God, that fridge fucking smells. I don't know what else to do to get rid of that smell. I'm gonna try to clean it again before I go. This is the outfit, a little top from Skims. This skirt is very, very cute. I thrifted it. And this cute bandana was my mom's.
Saturday wanted to call, but I never know what to say. Taking pictures with my phone, distracting me from my brain. It's 2 p.m. You said just friends. The fuck happened? Yeah, I dreamed I had a million things to hold me.
All right, I am back from Costco. I did some significant damage while I was there, so why don't we do a big haul? And I'm also starving. 1, do not go to Costco hungry, and 2, I was gonna reward myself, you know, for all of the shopping with a Costco hot dog, but I looked at the lineup and I was just like, hell no, it was not worth it. So we're gonna put everything away and then I'm gonna make something to eat because this girl is hungry. Let's get started. Baby carrots. I eat these like it's my daytime job, okay? They are so, so good. I love dipping them in hummus, which I have in my fridge, in any kind of dip. Who doesn't like veggies and dip? This is my favorite bagged salad, probably ever. It's the kale salad, and it has dried cranberries, pumpkin seeds, and a poppy seed dressing, which is sweet, and it goes so well with the cabbage. Highly recommend. I like to throw like some breaded chicken or just some like cooked chicken thighs or something like that on top of one of these kits, or just have this as a side with like a frozen pizza. So good. Because I had to throw out basically everything in my fridge. I still had a lot of feta from the last time I went to Costco, but sayonara to her, bye-bye. So I picked up a new big thing of feta, as big as my head. I love to see it. Some avocados. They are not ripe yet, but I saw this hack, I think it was on TikTok, so might not be true, where you wrap it in tin foil and you bake it in the oven and then it's ripe. I don't know, if I'm craving an avocado at some point, we will try that. Some mayo, mainly for chicken salads, tuna salads, sandwiches, burgers, dips, homemade dressings. You can do so much with it, and I don't know, I am not going to apologize for it. I'm a mayo bitch. I love mayo. Sue me. Some Caesar dressing. This is great for salads, dipping those carrots. I also really like dipping like the crust of my pizza in this. I think it's really good, personally. While I was at Andrew's, we made some pasta, and he gets these from Costco, and I really liked it. So I picked up a big box. It comes with 4. They're like, what are they? Egg pasta. True Fru. I've only ever had like the frozen ones, and these are freeze-dried strawberries. And I love freeze-dried strawberries, so let's just try. The bag smells so good when you open them. Okay, to be fair, I see why people are obsessed with these. These are fantastic. Some tzatziki, again, as a dip to make Greek bowls with, or like Greek pitas. So good. I also like dipping crackers in this as well. A big box of Vector cereal. This is one of my favorite cereals. It's between this and Shreddies or Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh my god, I can't decide. But those are my top 3. Shreddies, Honey Nut Cheerios, Vector. Really, really good. Bag done. These were on sale, and I've heard so many good things about them, so I really hope that they're good. But these are the Fairlife protein shakes. This is a reminder that diet culture does not own any food. All food is neutral. It's why and how you use it. Okay, baby? Okay. I'm not one to push protein down my own throat, let alone anybody else's. But I don't know, I saw somebody use this on TikTok, and they poured one of these little milks into their coffee and made like a nice mocha, and it looked really good. So I'm sold, and these were on sale. I think I said that like 3 times, but big thing of these. I was out of my floor cleaner, so I picked up a big thing of Pine Sol, and I personally love a little beverage. So these are, excuse me, sparkling coconut waters, and they have 3 different flavors. There's pink grapefruit, peach mango, and pineapple. All of those flavors sound so good. I don't like plain coconut water on its own, but you add a little juice in there, okay. And I love having these on my work calls, which, if you didn't know, I help people work on their relationships with food, on their body image, all of those good things, confidence. And I'm gonna leave my website in the description down below, because I do offer free discovery calls for anybody that is interested. But anyway, ow, that really hurt. Got my little coconut waters. You can't go to Costco and not get a rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna debone this while it's hot, because it is so much easier to do that while it's hot versus a cold congealed chicken. I don't really like using the word congealed, but anyway. Chicken. Big ass loaf of sourdough bread. I always stick this in my freezer, and then whenever I want bread, it's fresh. Love it. This looks so good, okay? This looks so good, and I love rhubarb, and I'm really intrigued by this dessert. I'm probably gonna cut it up and freeze it because I'm only one person and I can't go through an entire pie by myself. Or could I? You know, depends how good it is, I guess. But this is a strawberry rhubarb cheese crisp. I'm curious about the cheese because I love a cheese Danish. I also love a cheesecake. I'll definitely be trying this later today. I love nuts. I currently still have some cashews that I got last time when I was at Costco, but I saw these salted pistachios, which are my favorite nut. Couldn't pass it down, so I got a big bag of that. I fuck so hard with the Costco potato salad. I really like it. My grandmother and my dad used to make potato salad growing up, and this just kind of reminds me of it a little bit. And this whole tub was $9. I thought about making it myself, but then I didn't want to, so I got this instead. Some goat cheese because I love this stuff. Big bag of apples because I've been on a big apple kick lately. Some parchment paper because I've not bought this since I moved into my new place, and I have none. So mainly just to use for cooking, baking, all of that good stuff. Some colorful cherry tomatoes. Pound of butter. I'm gonna put this in the freezer. I like to always have butter on hand. I like to use it to cook, to bake, all of those fun things. Thing of mozzarella to make pizza, lasagna, whatever my heart desires. A big thing of strawberries. I'm actually gonna wash and cut these up right away because that way they will be gone in a day or two, and they smell so unbelievably sweet. I'm really excited for these. Some milk for coffees and for cereal. Some chocolate milk because I love it. I drink this by the glass, okay? I've got no shame. It's delicious. I stocked up on some tinned fish. I love tuna. Now I'm craving a tuna melt. I don't know what I'm gonna do for lunch yet. I don't know. Mini bocconcini. I go through these so quickly, especially in like a tomato basil salad. So I got two containers. Am I crazy? Yes. But I love it. Big thing of grapes. I'm really hoping that they're crunchy. If you followed me for a while, you know that I do prefer green grapes over red, but the green didn't look great today, so. Yellow kiwis. 2 jars of marinara. This is from the brand Rouse. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It is a very popular brand, but it is popular for a reason. This stuff is so good. Their pizza sauce is good. Everything I've tried by them. Spectacular. This is the last bag. I know I went crazy. This is why you don't go shopping when you're hungry. Big thing of bananas. These are Harley's favorite treats. I didn't need any other treats because I still have so many of them from my last trip, but these are incredible for him. I'm talking as if I've tasted this. These are so good. Go try one. For him, he just loves them. He does like a little happy dance when he gets one. It's really, really cute. So got him some Dentastix. Some Balderson cheese. This cheddar, it's so good. And I know it's more economical to buy the really big block, but I never go through it all. It ends up going bad. So these individually wrapped ones for my little snacks ends up doing me a solid, you know. Needed some more small garbage bags for like my small little garbage cans around my apartment, like in my bathroom, my bedroom, etc. And then I also needed a big bag of garbage bags, so picked those up as well. Some little salami sticks. And then to me, this is the epitome of summer. These sorbet cups from Costco. If you've never tried them, please do. I think my favorite one is the lemon one or the grapefruit. I'm a big fan of citrus. The coconut one is my least favorite, but I know a lot of people love it. And I like coconut, but they're all amazing. It just ranks the lowest. But that's everything that I got. I know it is a shit ton. I'm gonna also be hosting some friends in the next coming weeks, so good to stock up on some essentials. I was really craving fruit, as you can see. But right now, I'm gonna put all of this away, and then I'm gonna make myself a little coffee and some food, because this girl's gotta eat, baby. Okay, I brewed 2 shots of espresso, or a double shot of espresso, whatever you want to call it. I think it's the same thing, but we're gonna try this, see what the hype is about. I'm always gonna be honest with you guys. I'll tell you if it's shit, okay? I love an iced mocha, so I'm really hoping this tastes yummy, or maybe the TikTok girlies let me down. We'll see. It tastes really, really nice. Even though this isn't cold, I think it'd be a lot better cold, but I'm gonna see if I like it alone too. That's nice. It's just like chocolate milk. Okay. With the stems and the strawberries that were just a little bit too soft, we're gonna make a little strawberry syrup. Never made this before and I don't have a recipe, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna do some water. I don't really know how much, maybe a little bit more. I've seen a lot of people make syrups before. These strawberries are really sweet, so I'm gonna add maybe 2 spoonfuls of sugar. Hopefully this will be good to use in like some matchas. While I was in Toronto, my friend Kira got a strawberry matcha and I had a sip of it and it was really, really good. I have this little masher. I'm gonna let this do its own thing until it's boiling and then we'll let it cool and we'll see where we're going from there. I'm still working on my coffee and now it's time to debone a chicken. I hate touching chicken with my hands, so I keep some of these little plastic, whatever, what are these called? Rubber gloves. I was gonna say plastic gloves, but anyway. Let's perform some chicken surgery. All right, I've got another load of laundry on. I'm still working on my coffee, but I did make myself a delicious chicken salad sandwich on sourdough. I wish I had some spinach. I forgot to get that while I was at Costco. But I'm gonna eat this, catch up on Love Island, and then shower because I've been like go, go, go all day. And I'm done. I cut myself a slice of that pie. The rhubarb is really tart and delicious. And then it's almost like a small or a thin layer of like cheesecake almost. I don't know why it wasn't refrigerated though. It's refrigerated now. But yeah, I love rhubarb. It is so good, but I never like make the jam myself, but maybe I should. Maybe I should start. The strawberry syrup that I made before is currently cooling, but I'm gonna finish up this slice of pie and then go shower the day off. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. It's just been a lot of running around and doing random shit. That's what happens when your ceiling cracks. My ceiling has been replastered and everything, but there was just like dust everywhere in my apartment, so I had to clean. I'm missing some pot lights. A couple of things are broken. It's okay though. It's okay, because like what? I'm gonna be upset about it. What is that gonna solve? That's not gonna solve anything. It's not gonna help me. My ex-mother-in-law though is on her way over. She's gonna drop off little Tabasco. I'm so excited to see him. But yeah, that's my day. I did my nails yesterday. They came out so cute. They're like a little, I don't know, like a green ombre almost. I've got my big man with me. He is currently nursing a little paw infection, so he's wearing a little sock so that he doesn't chew his paw. He'll be okay, but he just makes me so sad, my little baby. There's currently a huge mess in my kitchen, so I'm gonna put this in the dishwasher, clean these, and I'm gonna make a little bit of breakfast. Could I ever reach you? Wanna fly to you. Could I fly to you? Yeah. Opportunity ain't knocking, so I bust out a door. Every day feel like opposition only care about scores. I don't know what you're falling for, but I'd rather start. You guys, I'm literally a berry monster because this is all that's left from my Costco strawberries. Now I've got 2, oh my god, those are so hot, slices of sourdough. And today I'm gonna do peanut butter and jelly. Okay, this is very hard to do with the peanut butter all melted. But there we go, breakfast is all ready. I already have my coffee made. I'm gonna go back to work, but we got peanut butter and jelly and some delicious strawberries on the side. Cheers. My camera died, so I am currently vlogging on my phone, but I'm about to go drop off some Poshmark orders at the, what is it called? The post office. Forgot what that was called for a second. If you didn't know, I am currently reselling some things on Poshmark. I will leave it in the description down below. Some of the things are clothing items that I don't wear or thrifting pieces that I find that I think are just so good that I want to rehome them to somebody. But yeah, off to drop off this little goodie right now.
Taking pictures with my phone, distracting me from my brain. It's 2 p.m. You said.
Hello, you guys. I'm just in my room and I'm in my feels. I feel like lately, I mean, this has been going on for a long time. I just don't feel like myself. And when it comes to creating content, like, I want to, but it's almost like I have this block where it feels like what I have to say is not important, or it's mundane, or like nobody wants to see X, Y, and Z. And I'm not normally so hard on myself. Like, I've worked so hard on like my inner work and inner peace, and like to not let things bother me, and my life has just been, it's just been like one thing after the other, like I said at the beginning of this video. And I was sick for a very long time with whooping cough and like chronic sinusitis, and it just like took so much out of me. And I love being a creative, but I feel like I've just lost my spark. I feel like I've lost, I don't know, my ability to come and show up for you guys. Like, it takes me so much effort to open up my camera, and I don't know why, and I just get in my head so much, and I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Like, I don't know how to get out of this funk that I'm in, that I've been in for so long. And lately I've been struggling a lot more with my mental health and my body image and things like that, and sometimes it's really hard to come on here and show those sides, even though I tend to be as like realistic as possible. I want this to be like a safe corner of the internet, and I want people to leave feeling better about themselves and good. And I feel like if I'm just throwing myself a pity party, that's not going to be fun. I'm just feeling a little bit lost, and I'm gonna be 30 this year, which is totally fun and fine, but like, I am nowhere near where I thought I would be when I was 30, and I know that a lot of people can relate when it comes to those markers of where we tell ourselves we're going to be. But part of this idea of like having a family and all of those things, I know it's not out of reach. I know that I can get those things eventually, but it just feels like, what if this dream that I've had my whole life will like not happen, or won't come to fruition, or is not all that it's hyped up to be, and not everything that like I thought it was gonna be. But I'm really trying to get myself back into doing things that I like going to the gym, because it's great for my mental health. Like, I have not been in a while, which is okay, and that's totally fine. But I know that I feel better when I do go more consistently. Reading again. I'm reading a great book, actually. Hold on. It's called The Case Study. I love a thriller, so that's kind of like my preferred choice when it comes to books. It's really good so far. I'm only like 8 chapters in. It's got me gripped, which I cannot say about a lot of the books that I've been reading. Like, I just feel, this is an example where I don't feel like myself. Like, normally I'm such an avid reader. I think this entire year I've read like 10 books, which for me is really not a lot. And I know that I shouldn't be comparing myself to like past versions of myself, of like, oh, you used to upload every single week on YouTube, and now I can barely upload like 2 videos a month, and you used to read more, and you used to do this. And like, I'm just having that narrative in my voice, which I know a lot of you can probably relate to. And I don't want to come on here and like be fake and be like, everything's great and I love my life, because I love the majority of it. I love 90% of it. But I think it's just lonely, like not having a super strong like family unit, if you can relate to that, can feel very isolating and very lonely as well. Yeah, I've just been kind of in this weird headspace, and I felt compelled to tell you guys that I've just been a little bit more down, and I've not been showing up in the way that I want to. I feel like I'm letting you guys down. That is how I feel. I feel like I'm letting people down, and that they look for my content and I'm just not there. And that sucks, because I want to be there, but I don't know how. I feel like I live a lot of like the same day over and over again, And I don't know if that's interesting to see. I think that sometimes I watch creators and I'm like, oh, they are so, I don't know, they're like meant for the camera, they're meant for this, and I don't know if I am. Like, I'm a very private person. I don't share all of, you know, my friends, my family, my love life, all of those things, where I see some people, they share it so transparently, and I know that that's just not me, where like you whip out a camera and you put it in your friend's face or what, which no shame to anybody who does that. I think that that's, I don't know, it's very courageous. But for me, I feel like my YouTube and then my friends and then my family and all of these things are separate, and it's very hard to juggle them all at the same time. So yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit overwhelmed with life and being an adult. Way harder than I thought it was gonna be. But I also really do think that because I was in a long-term relationship for so long, it's hard to not have like a go-to person. And for a lot of people that might be like their mom or their dad or their best friend or whatever it might be. And I definitely had to highly rely on my friends, which I know that they're super happy to do that for me. But sometimes it just doesn't feel the same as somebody who has like a parent that they're super close with, or a partner that is like with them through everything. Like when my roof cracked and like it practically almost like caved in on my head with my dog, like I just felt alone. I was like standing outside in the rain and I just felt quite lonely. I feel like being alone and liking your own company and feeling lonely are two separate things. Like, I think you can be in a relationship and feel lonely. Like, I don't think it means just isolation. I think that sometimes I do this thing where I'm like hyper independent, where I'm like, I don't need help from anybody. I don't have to share, including with you guys, like what's going on in my internal world. Like, I can just pretend that everything is okay, and it's not. So that's where I'm at. And maybe I just feel this way because this last year has been truly one thing after another. It has truly been one of the most overwhelming years of my life, even if I'm just going back 6 months. But I also know and I'm so aware that people have it so much worse than I do, so then I feel bad about complaining. And this is not necessarily a complaint other than if you're struggling and you don't feel like yourself and the world has just been throwing you curveballs. Like, I see you and I get it, and I feel like it's really hard to show up when you're kind of in survival mode and going from one thing to the other, and I feel like that's just where I'm at. Things are finally starting to slow down for me. Hopefully no more cracking roofs or fires or whooping cough or emergency surgeries for my dogs. Like, please, please, Lord, I've had enough. But this is me kind of just saying sorry. Like, sorry for not showing up for you guys in the way that I want to. And I know I have like the sweetest, most caring, most thoughtful audience, even though we are super tiny over here. I love that for us. Like, I know that nobody there is like, yeah, we're so disappointed in you. Like, I know that that's not the reality, but it doesn't stop the feeling that I have of letting people down or feeling like I can't be there in the way that people want me to. Part of me feels like I'm juggling too many things and I just don't know what to put down. Maybe it's just the expectations, my own expectations, I'm not sure. But I just wanted to let you know how I was feeling before ending this vlog today. But I'm determined again to vlog this week, and just to vlog more and to stop putting so much pressure on myself to be like out and about and doing something. Because I think you guys just want to see me and just want me to talk and yap your ear off, whether it's about a book that I'm reading or makeup that I like or whatever it might be. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that that's what people want, and that's what feels most accessible to me right now. But yeah, it is lonely and hard being a girl in your 20s, man, or being in your 20s period. I think that it's a very confusing time, and I know a lot of people can relate to that. But yeah, I'm not feeling so good in my head, in my body, in myself, but I know that it's temporary. I know I'm not always gonna feel this way, and if you're feeling the same way, I see you, I feel you. We're in the same boat together, and all we can do is coast. One day at a time and one video at a time, okay? But thank you so much for sticking around. If you do, I know that I've not been consistent, and I'm really trying. Like, I really am, and I just want that to show, and I want you guys to know that. But I'm about to shower off my day. I'm gonna edit this video, I'm gonna make myself some dinner, and I will see you in my next video. And don't forget to do something kind for yourself. Bye, friends.